Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa with me, Phantom Zawai. Guys, I just can't stop playing this game. Like seriously, it's 2 a.m. and I have work in the morning, but I'm still playing one more episode. So, anyway, I guess that speaks well for the game, huh? So, cover your ears if you haven't watched previous episodes, but Sayaka's dead, Junko's dead. That was surprising. Both were quite surprising. Junko, perhaps more so in its suddenness, but yeah. Hi Junko, how you doing? You're definitely dead. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead. And that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Hell no. Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me! You just now accepting that? Woo, okay. Hi guys. We're having a good time, right? Anyway, yeah, Taku. Or Taka, rather. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid! I'm gonna double check the wording of that, but it definitely sounds like that's exactly it. Regulations, what's the newest one say? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. Okay, participation is mandatory, yeah? If the guilty party is not exposed, they alone will graduate, and all remaining students will be executed. Additional school regulations may be added, of course. Okay, Byakuya. Definitely the most suspicious one for Sayaka's murder at a glance, but we need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. So, we're really gonna find out who did it, right? Celeste. She finally noticed? Oh, noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Oh, she's right! Then could it be even? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Yeah. Relax. Nothing's been decided yet. Hi, Kyoko.
Nah.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think, anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that shit. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
ならば
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
ふむふむ
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
でも
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
じゃ
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
あそれが
well, do I really have to say any more?
面白い
I'd rather you didn't know.
じゃあね
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
じゃあな
I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
おう
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
おう
That's right.
おら
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
あの
But,
さ
I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
どうせ
We don't really have anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You gonna kill me next?
あのさ
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
おう
That's true. We may as well at least check to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
処刑は処刑だよ処刑天気いいすでブリブリ6月でモクモク
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way that Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate. Oh, it reminds me of Phoenix Wright so much. And then we're investigating a crime scene. But anyway, I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Wow. So this was quite some time ago. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Kuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of the handbook. Okay. Let's begin by talking. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Ito doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Chihiro. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's a film. Spying on us with the camera, but who is it and what for? We've kind of established that. Okay. Well, nothing to see here. Basically, head to the scene of the crime, right? That seems the obvious thing. Oops. Herp-a-derp. Anyway. Exit. Yeah. Thank you. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I head to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
What?
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Yep, let's take a look at the sword. This is the replica sword I bought, back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle is especially missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you, even if you just touch it a little bit. That could be very important, especially if the murderer touched this weapon. That's the door key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here to my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... That's tricky. The lint roller. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little? There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? The notepad is still here, but I don't think that's relevant right now. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be fucking, building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then. Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
So, yeah.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we? Okay. Mondo, let's talk to you.
So,
You know,
yeah.
I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Oh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Boy.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Is there anything else to see? The lamp is tumbled over. Or no, wait, that's the trash can. Let's take a look. Some more markings, right? The scratches and gouges on the walls of the bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yeah, we've been through that. Some kind of fights. Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Boy.
What else is there to click on? The monitor. I don't think that's really relevant, but yeah. Surveillance camera. Mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening, they just keep on watching. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. The table is turned over. There's scratches and gouges. That's even more evidence of the struggle. Some kind of fights. Yes. Okay, Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
何やってんの？
見ればわかるでしょ。
わかんないけど。
操作よ。
操作って？
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room.
コンタクトでも落とした。
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
なるほどね。
Interesting. What's interesting?
ね
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
それは
I searched your floor from one corner to the other, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
え
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before, the lint roller. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
なるほどね。
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
さあ、
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, now we have to go into the bathroom, I suppose. I should look around here first. I can check the other spots later. Okay, so I'm missing something, apparently. It's probably super obvious, but... Oh, the sheath. That's what it is. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Wait, didn't I... Huh? There's scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up here in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to have been damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay. Am I missing anything else? Probably. Oh, the drawer, right? No, wait, that's where the toolkit is. What's this? Oh, that's the room key. It's the display stand the sword was on. Oh, that's it. Is there something else behind? Oh wait, that's the markings on the wall. I already looked at that, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We have been through that. Do they have anything else to say?
ね
There's something very unusual about your room. Wouldn't you agree?
そういや
I realized something was on guard. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna repeat the dialogue. Same thing for you, Sakura. If so, I'm gonna try to go into the bathroom again. So I don't know what else it would be. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door. Sayaka. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Yikes. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream, or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought helped me. Or held me up and supported me. Yikes, man. The water for showers gets turned off at nighttime. That is true. What's that in her blood? That's unnatural. Is she trying to write something? First, let's just look at her knife wound. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Some kind of knife, like a butcher knife? But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too, from the sword. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the Truth Bullets section of the handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. In theory, she was... I mean, this is all just very early theory crafting. But she grabbed the sword. Maybe she threw away the sheath. The killer was surprised by her having something to fight back with and defended with the sheath. I don't know. Because otherwise her hand would be covered in the glitter. If she gripped it. Right? So, actually, it's more likely the killer took the sword and Sayaka somehow got her hands on the sheath, right? Either that or she tried to defend a blow from the... But then again, how's the sheath scratched? I'm not sure. I really don't know yet. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. There I saw... Leon? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. No, if you turn your head, that clearly says Leon. But it's entirely possible that that is someone trying to frame her. Or frame Leon, rather. Why is it written that way? It could have been that she was pinned against the wall. She turned her head and was writing kind of upside down with her finger. But I don't think that they're going to make it that apparent, for one thing. Because that is obvious. It says Leon. At least to me. Maybe I'm weird, but... Did Sayaka do this? That's it. If I look at it, it's just gonna say the same thing, right? Yeah. Sayaka's body. Yeah. The wrist thing is something that's, that I really don't know anything about yet. I mean, it's clear that it has to do with the struggle with the sword and the sheath, but I can't really picture what happened there yet.
どうやら
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her, with life itself.
そう
You often talk like an aspiring poet. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what it could possibly mean. It's not numbers, dude. Come on. Get with the program. Just adjust your perspective. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think that she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
さあ
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me.
ナイキ君
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. So it's upside down. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
ナイキ君
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Sayaka must have forced her way in. Because the killer wouldn't even have known how to get inside. You mean how it gets stuck?
Huh?
It's stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. bathroom door frame has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
そう
So the door doesn't quite fit in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
そうよ
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
どうやら
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. A toolkit has been used then. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
それは
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. Okay, so that means that Sayaka probably tried to seal herself in the bathroom. And... But the murderer didn't know about the trick to get inside. They thought it was just locked. So they might have even have left the room, possibly, to get the toolkit, or maybe they brought it with them initially. And then they, unhinged the doorknob and forced their way in. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. And apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
ちょっ
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it.
とふん
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
なるほどね
And that clears that up. Huh. What clears what up? I'm so lost.
じゃあね
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Yeah, you got anything new to say, Mondo, now that I finished this?
そういや
No, you don't. Okay. Alright, so we'll head out. And I think this is where I'm actually going to end the episode, because we are 30 minutes in. So we got some investigating done in this episode. It is very intriguing. And I feel like we still have quite a bit of investigating left to do. So, that should be exciting. But that is for another episode. So, as always, if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, consider picking the game up for yourself, just to support the game, its creators, and the translators. And as always, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.